So these will be a 17. If you want to set undo on those. There you go. So we don't want to throw those bolts out, they're important. So what I might do is put those in this little tub. The washers can be chucked out.
Do you have a
17 spanner?
17 spanner.
Yep. See how everything's nicely marked?
Yeah, it's nice. Better than my cheap shit. Is it a 13 on the end of that, or is it a 14?
On the oil line,
on that.
It's probably a 14. Yeah, so I try to put things back after I sort of finish with them.
Probably not a bad idea.
So you don't end up with a whole bench of...
So where do you want this?
The oil line can chuck in the box.
In there?
Yeah, that's
rubbish.
That's garbage, yep.
We can go back.
That's 45 years old, and if you look at the rubber on that, look at that, it's actually seized in the...
And you want these off too?
Yep, that should be a 17.
And should I use this, or do you want me to...
That should come out. So look at that, I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but that oil line, see how that's just... That's a leaker.
And is this fitting rubbish, or is this...
Oh, no, that's important. So chuck
yep.
that in the plastic tub. We're going to take the valve covers off, so I'll give you... Actually, I've got a microphone that sits on the... out on the back of the car.
Yeah. Yeah, I was spewing. I had the car washed, fill it up with fuel, check the oils.
Oh yeah, I was ready to go.
Yeah.
So I'll just pull this one off. We will in a minute. Just hold that for a sec. I'm just going to bring the camera around just to show inside. That's really heavily, that's gouged. Luckily we've got some new camshafts for it. So this oil cooler is going to make a mess. So let's take this oil cooler off first. Fucking hell. Yep, go for it.
Yep.
Tip it up this way, because I reckon it's gonna... There should be oil in it. Okay.
You did a good job cleaning.
Okay. There's no oil in it. This is really scungy, to be honest. Look at this oil. Looks almost like assembly, like it's grey.
So did he have it?
Leak
I guess
down
obvious
tested?
question. He had it
Nah.
off the car, out of the car, and then dry iced it, and then
Yeah. So it's good that he's already got the intake and the exhaust off. That saves a little bit of hassle.
It's just a bit rich sometimes when I'm out.
For the triangle of death, as they call it. So that looks like an original. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's meant to be pliable rubber. There you go, it just broke. Look at that. It's just a... Cool. Thermo time switch. I'll just keep an eye on where the oil's going to flip out of it.
Might let that do its thing for a sec, eh?
And I'll try and get that off without killing it. Get that out. I don't know what sealant he's got on there, but he's got some.
It's a good trick.
See, you're learning so much.
I know. So quickly.
Here it comes. The temptation's there to get a screwdriver in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
I might have to pause the camera for that. No. What do I have? What do I normally do? So this way we don't damage the sealing surface.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it hasn't been damaged already, but it won't be done by me. That's interesting. Pretty tight. Look at that.
Oh.
That's because the tensioner has collapsed.
In here?
The chain tensioner.
Yeah, right.
So that's meant to... See that?
No, it's lost it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they need to be replaced or rebuilt. That would have been a slapper. So we might see some mess inside, who knows? All right, so I'm adding to my tool arsenal. So on the bottom there are these oil relief plugs, and they've got like a giant flathead screw.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know, like who the fuck's got a screwdriver that big? I think I just chewed the fuck out of it. Don't worry, they're going in the bin. Oh, did it go? I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Straight in the bin with you, you little...
Do you want me to tap this off while we're waiting? Or?
Do you want to try?
Yeah.
What was that? What fell in the tub?
It's snapped on.
You know what that looks like?
Head stud?
That's the top of a head stud.
Shit.
Oh, I wish the nut was still there. You'll have to buy another nut, though. I don't know. I hope that's still recording, but there's the top of a head stud that just fell out. Nice. That sounded like a change. I feel like it.
I should. Got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Good man. Yeah, this side's the tension's in better condition. It's all very interesting, isn't it? I mean, sorry, I don't know whether he's had it running. I would hazard a guess, maybe no. These are the...
I've got a leak on my car here and I can't get rid of it.
Which car, the white one or
the white
blue?
one?
So the one I didn't work on?
No, yeah. The one I put SSIs on.
There we go, that's coming out nice. Just careful, that's going to drip out of oil.
Yeah.
So it looks like these are the original timing chains as well. I don't think it's ever been apart. Could be wrong. First time for everything.
So do you want to keep this screen?
Oh, yeah. That stays. Plate.
So plate stays.
Keep the plate, keep the screen. So I might have to, what do I do? Shall I loosen the...
That's going to, wants to move while I'm, there we go.
My God, that sounded, that sounded like it was torqued well within spec. The fun part of trying to undo these big 46mm nuts. Oh, fuck. That gave. There we go. Let's just pull that nut off. Alright, so that one's done. Now I've got to do the other side. Oh, yeah.
Yep, got it.
Great. So now I think pull this one out and you should be able to just undo that. I've never really had... Oh, look at
here we go.
this. That's... Whoever's adjusted the valves on this has not had the engine at the right time, because that's completely fucking incorrect. Look, that's the normal amount you'd see showing. About 3 or 4mm of thread showing, but look how much there's like 3 times the amount showing. Yeah, I don't know who did this, because these weren't very tight. Yep. Didn't put up much of a fight. See that? That's like a locating pin that locks the sprocket to the gear of the cam, so we keep that. Sort of the stiction of the oil sort of keeps it on there. That's good. You try that, it might just help you jiggle it off.
I'm just hooking in.
Around the back of the sprocket,
back, like
yeah, you're not going to do any damage at that sort of. That's on the right way. That's good. So how many are here? 1, 2, 3 on the right.
Like that.
Show me. Turn the other way. Yep, that's correct. How many shims? 4?
2.
2? No, 3. 1, 2.
Sorry, 3. Yeah.
So 3. All right. So that's 3 on each side. That's interesting. You do that. Slide this out. It's got a big O-ring around it, so it might be a bit stiff. And just...
How'd you do it? In here?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That's good. Yeah, you don't want to gouge any of the sealing surfaces or the bearing surfaces. All right, so that's it's not too bad. I think that's been replaced at some point. These boxes off. Hang on, did we get all the bolts off this side? No. That just seems really wrong.
So these bolts are off. So this wants to come out towards me, doesn't it?
Yeah, get a feel for it.
All right.
Yep, good work on that one.
Nice.
That's what's meant to happen here. There we go.
Nice.
Ooh. So this is the one that's had the loose timing chain.
Oh shit, look at that.
Wowzers. Don't know if that's showing up in the video, but that's where the chain's been rubbing through on the right-hand side. See that? I try to capture as much on the tray as possible, and then we just use a like a nylon brush, sort of. So this is going to make a big mess. Hopefully,
So I'm cleaning this.
yeah, but just don't scrub it like a violent person. Just try and do it sort of to try and guide all the shit down, if you know what I mean. Because the temptation is to just loosen to undo these and then just punch them through, which we could do. But if you can loosen them and pull them out without scoring, because if any of the grit scores the aluminium bore, that's an oil leak.
Got this nylon brush at home for the coffee machine that would be perfect for this.
Oh, you can take that one if you like.
Bring it over.
Yeah, it's the right colour for the coffee machine, perfect. What's that for, like cleaning out the head?
The head, yeah, it's just like a circular.
So don't be afraid to squirt a bit more degreaser in there.
I haven't done the bottom row on that other side though.
You can turn it, there's no pressure. Oh, the rocket's coming out. That's nice. See that? There's no
cool.
seals.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pull that out, I'm just going to leave that there. If they all come out like that, well, I guess they're not. That would be awesome.
Almost like need a little kid to come and undo this, don't you?
Kind of, yeah. That's a reasonable one, right? So it's fairly...
Oh shit.
Look at that.
Wow.
It's like somebody's made a skateboard ramp out of it. So there's the two rockers. I don't think I can go on the screen. So the one on the right was number 3 intake. Was it number 3? No, sorry, number 4 intake. And this is number 6 intake. Look at the profile on that. That's wiped out. Number 5 has some very minor pitting. That rocker shaft it's got quite a lot of wear in it. See that big, you see a huge ridge. Oh yeah, that's got a lot of slop in it. You haven't misplaced any, have you?
No, I'm just double checking my work.
Are we back on? Yep, it's recording. So we just pulled the right side camshaft tower off, and we knew we had at least one broken stud, but we've got missing stud. Oh, that one's really far down. That's not good. And another stud there. So get these oil tubes out. Oh, that's great. Fucking whatever. It's coming apart pretty easy.
Shit.
What? Another one?
Yeah.
Jesus. It's going to make my job to get all the studs out of the case a bit harder.
Yeah. That one's broken too.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's the washer.
Just touch them and they just fall off.
Was it actually intact and then it just broke?
I didn't even get the
thing in it.
thing in it. It just dropped off when I tried to go in there. That one's alright. Okay.
Oh yeah, we'll reuse all those ones, yeah.
Other side?
Yep,
Yep.
please.
Another one. Oh, that one's already... No, it's another one.
Number 4. A little bit of carbon in that one.
It's done. So it's 5 broken on one side.
Because when we rotate it, we don't want the cylinders to come up and down.
Oh, gone the wrong way.
So notice how all the intake studs are intact.
Yeah.
It's just the exhaust ones that are broken. Oh, you can't. You don't look like you're feeling anything there.
No, I'm not. I did then. To be honest, nothing happens on any of them. Except for the very last bit.
Go one down, go to below, next row.
On the bottom, yeah.
Oh. Next one. Oh yeah. Just here above the chain.
Do I need to counter hold it somewhere?
No, it's got a blind stud. So now you get the fun job
Yeah.
of undoing all these perimeter nuts, which are 13 millimeters,
Yeah.
and they can all go in the bin.
Oh, right around here too, yeah.
Oh yeah, top, bottom, side. Just think how much worse this would have been if it was covered in grease and
Yeah.
shit. Oh, it would have been. I was
I was going to say, he's done a massive favour cleaning it, hasn't he?
Okay, time for something momentous to happen, hopefully. She is apart.
Look at that. What's that?
That's never a good thing. What sort of what a chain ramp should kind of look like, with a bit of wear in it, where it's been eaten there. But look at this. This was one of the right-hand side chain ramps, and that's just... all that plastic had to go somewhere. Oh yeah. All right, so we're looking at the main bearings. They're quite... I can feel that through my glove.
Right.
There's a lot of shit.
Pitting.
A lot of shit's gone through the oil in this engine. I mean, we saw how much of the rocker materials, the rocker arms have been worn away. IMS shaft, that's pretty normal, but it's seen some life. I'm not 100% certain if it's been apart before. If that O-ring feels like it's glued in, it's definitely been apart, because I don't think the factory glued them in. Definitely going to need a new one. That's from that.
It's from the loose chain, is it?
That's from that chain on. Well, yeah, it's from this chain here. So when this one's been loose on the right-hand side, been flapping around, it's been actually coming loose and touching on the edge of the. So all that aluminium paste I saw, that's from there. That's one of the places where it's from. It's had some shit through here. It's going to need a polish. Mains look good. Will that one come off now? Well, I think a micro polish will fix that. Yeah, we're going to need a new IMS. Look at that, it's just so bad. It's just so bad. Wowzers. So I'm going to have to pull the oil pump apart as well to see what's inside that. Because that could be full of...
Oh, shit.
Unpleasantness. It could be full of sadness. Well, here we are. It's all apart. I'll quickly go through what we've discovered. Heads look pretty crusty. They'll all need machining. Lots of special build-up and whatnot inside them. A couple of broken exhaust studs, but I think we're probably going to drill them all out and have them all replaced. Alusil pistons and barrels. Horrible things. I always find that with these ones, the pins just never want to come out of the pistons. So they were so hard to remove. So in the end, we just undid the rod bolts and just pulled the pistons out. I'll press the pins out in a press. Shaft towers, crusty. The chain boxes, geez. Well, so it definitely had failed tension. So the left-hand side tensioner was fully what's the word, compressed, and the chain was flapping around on the left side. The right side was taut, but clearly both sides have had failure. If you look at the box, so this is the left-hand side chain box, you can see where the chain's been polishing the side of the housing there, so the loose chain's been flapping around. Also, the post is a bit marred. I want to see whether we can get that polished, whether we have to get the idler arm might have to be rebushed. Also, the other side, the chain, okay, this one, so even though the chain was tight when I disassembled the engine, again, I've got no idea how this engine ran, look at the amount of wear. Look at the wear, where that chain has been clipping the side of the box. Like, look at that. It's eaten away half of the gasket surface of the chain box. I'm sure it'll still seal, but that's, and it's at the top half of the, it's up the top as well, so I'm sure we'll be okay. But that just goes to show what happens when you have a failed tensioner. So these are the mechanical tensioners, but they had failed and he didn't have safety collars on there. So I'll give the option of rebuilding the tensioners and putting safety collars on, or upgrading to hydraulic tensioners for the future. Maybe, who knows. Camshafts had a bit of pitting on number 6, can't remember which side was, oh yeah, here we go, look at this. That camshaft looks like it was dry. It's so badly scratched. And the rocker arms, wowzers. So I think it was number 6. Okay, so here's number 6, see if I can get that. I'm hoping you can see that. I don't know how well GoPros focus, I don't know how they work, but look at that. That rocker arm is chewed, it's absolutely chewed up. Look at the wear pattern. And the exhaust wasn't much better either. Like, look at that, you can see. That's so bad. Poor engine. The case, well, I just pulled out one stud. I thought, oh, maybe I'll just take a quick video before I do that. Top row studs are all steel, so they're all intact. Bottom row, 1 broken, 2 broken, 3 broken, 4 broken, 5 broken, all on one side. And on the other side of the case, there are 3 broken studs. So we had 8 broken head studs. And unfortunately, not all of the nuts and washers were present, so I'm going to have to order some new ones, of course. Inside of the case, yeah, she's a bit manky. So there's this grey paste, like that's almost like a chimney where all the crankcase ventilation goes up through there. That's just all covered with this grey paste. And I kind of think that could be from a lot of the aluminium that's come from the chain boxes, and also the IMS drive shaft gear, the aluminium drive gear. But I'll show you that in a second. So look at all the sludge in the bottom of the case. That's not abnormal, but there's a lot of pieces in there. And I'll show you what a lot of those pieces are. It's bits of plastic. The IMS gear, so the chain, look at that. This is the first time I've seen that. That's going to need replacement. Oof. Amazing stuff, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Wow. So we'll have to pull the pump apart to see what the pump's like inside. I think the crankshaft will be fine. I mean, initial inspection, it looks pretty good. A bit of shit's gone through some of the rod bearings, but I can't feel it. I can see it, but I'm pretty sure a micro polish will bring that up. But it's not delaminated or anything like that, so yeah. Anyway, thanks for having a watch. If you thought this was interesting, which, let's be honest, it kind of is, could you do me a favour and give the video a like and maybe subscribe? It really does help me out. Thank you.